Hey, are you a mid-career professional and you're into career transition mode or urgent job search situation? And let me ask you a direct question. Do you have a system and a day-by-day game plan for next 7 days, 14 days, 1 month? Or are you just wandering in a forest without any map? I'm seeing this again and again with mid-career professionals that when they get into situation, they download a resume template, they hurriedly apply to many jobs, send their resume to many of their friends, and then nothing happens. And they leave, they wait, they complain, and just nothing happens for months in their career. I do not want that to happen for you. So watch this video till the end because I'm going to give you the exact career transition system that has already been used by 1,000 plus mid and senior level corporate professionals in my program. This system has given results for people with 50 lakhs plus premium salaries, leadership positions. Same system worked for people break out of stagnation at mid-career, and the same system has been used by people who bounce back into career after a career gap. So what are you waiting for? Doesn't matter what industry or what role you are from. What matters is, do you want to keep trying random things or do you want to do it systematically and get results faster? Ready for this? Make sure you're taking a lot of notes because I'm going to go deep and I'm going to reveal the exact career transition system which has worked for so many champions. Let's go. Now, this video, I'll use this mind map, a 21 days career transition system. I want fast results. So do you, right? Why do you need a system? I'll cover that again. I'll show you in 3 phases. The phase 1, which is preparation phase, second phase, which is launch phase, and third phase, which is scale phase. I'll also show you how you can expect results and what is the timeline for that as well. First, why do you need a system? And I really want you to understand this so that you will use it rather than just watch a video, yet another video you're watching. Most job seekers try and then leave in between. There is no dearth of opportunities. My students are getting 30, 50 interview calls. So can you. India is very growing economy in the world. So stop complaining. What you need is the right strategy. And hiring game has totally changed. Especially last 2-3 years since AI has come and since the pandemic. So the way you got your last job, I think that was a whole different world out there. So why not use the game plan which is applicable to today's world? And more importantly, a system gives you fastest results. And that's why in the corporate world, we systemize everything, right? We put processes and we make people follow that. Why? Because it is efficient or it leaves no room for error. Why not have a career transition system for you? Let me show you in 3 phases how you will go. And I'm assuming that you will spend quality time on this. If you still think sending one resume application and applying to 100 jobs, it looks easy, that easy apply button on LinkedIn makes you feel like it's so easy, please be my guest. I know you will come back to this video because it will not work for you. And I'm really telling you with this full respect because I do not want you to get stuck. All right? And I've been doing this every single day, more than 3.5 years now, full-time career coaching. I'm a full-time career coach for Career Champions Club and more than 1,000 mid-career professionals. Why not just use this system? All right? In the preparation phase, and let me go step by step. I hope you're taking a lot of notes along the way. I will start with a career CEO mindset, and this is something I'll have to cover little hurry in this video, but make sure you subscribe to my channel because every week I've been posting such mindset strategies related video for mid-career professionals for career transition. And in some other video, you will see me explaining this career CEO mindset. It means taking full ownership of our career, being the captain of the ship. Rather than complaining, rather than waiting, or rather than just expecting things from corporate system which actually do not hold true. Second thing, being a value giver to the company rather than a job seeker. Rather than expecting salary and they will take care of your family and children and you're going to the company as they're feeding your family, nothing like it. It's basically a very clear value exchange between you and the employer. They hire you because you're adding certain value to the company. That's it. And the third thing, instead of worrying about competition, we build differentiation. We make sure that we are unique, better, and different than our competitors. So this is a quick career CEO mindset, which you have to actually mold yourself into. All right. And in some other video, I have explained this in detail. The second step in preparation phase is you need a strategy specific to you. And let me show you some scenarios and pick your strategy. Do you want to double your salary, move past 10, 15 LPA range and you're kind of getting stuck there? Or do you want to move past 30 LPA salary? Or you're already in mid management and leadership position and you want to get premium 50 plus LPA packages? Or are you the one who wants to transition to different technology, different role, or a different industry? You need a different strategy for your career transition. Or do you want to bounce back into corporate career after having a long career gap, maternity leave, or you face layoffs, or you had to leave a job for certain family conditions or medical leave? Then how do you get back? And of course, 40, 45 is the new 60 these days. So many of us are feeling stuck, and somehow we are feeling that as if like companies asking us to retire at this age. So you need a very, very different game plan for each of these cases. And let me know in the comments below which of these is your particular situation, and I will send you a personalized game plan to you. So make sure you're commenting below this video wherever you're watching on LinkedIn or YouTube, and make sure you follow me on LinkedIn and subscribe to my YouTube channel as well. All right. In this video, let me not get into all these strategies in detail. I'll send it to you personally when I'll see your comment. All right. Now, the third step in this is getting clarity about your value proposition, your unique value proposition. This is what you do, this is what you add to the employer. What is the value you add to the employer? So employers do not hire you just for skills or number of years of experience or the certifications you have. You actually need to showcase and have clarity and show it to them. What are your core strengths and power skills? What is that strategic leadership and cross-functional experience you have throughout your career? What are the business outcomes and strategic contributions you have already delivered to your past employers? What are those personality characteristics which make you the person you are and the manager and the leader you are? And what is your leadership philosophy? How do you handle team? How do you take decisions? What is your working style? If you can identify all that and put into a value proposition statement, this itself will give you that confidence and clarity. And if you can communicate that to the employers, they will have full understanding of who you are. Remember, they hire you for your UVP. Skills, experience, qualification is an input. They hire you for the output. This is what you bring to the table. Yes? Now, as a value giver, you have to also understand your UVP should match with an ideal job. And here is where I see many mid-career professionals are completely getting confused. They just keep applying to similar companies they have worked for, or they just apply to any company which comes their way. Instead, you will make a proper list of target companies. You will target 2-3 roles at the right level along the hierarchy so that those companies at those levels will be able to afford at least your current and then your target salary. Otherwise, you will end up hitting your head, approaching companies and getting rejected because they do not have the budgets for you. What are their expectations from an ideal candidate? They don't want anyone who is just sitting in a chair. They have specific expectations. What are those? What are the challenges they are facing? And what are the problems which you can solve for them so that you can identify gap? What do they want? What is your UVP? If this gap is like very minimal, you can get past it very easily. If it's little more because you're transitioning to a new career, you're getting looking for promoted positions, then we may need to work on that gap as well. Right? This may seem like, you have to put in a lot of effort for this. But let me tell you, if you rush past this step, you will anyway waste a month, 2 months, 3 months not getting anything because you will target wrong companies. You will not have clarity about UVP, so they will not see it. And you'll get rejected again and again and lose your confidence. And that's why I'm saying take this time to go through all this and get clarity is always the first step. And fix your daily routine. I'm expecting that you want to be on fast track mode because you're watching this video. Spend at least 4 hours doing what I'm telling you in this system. All right. If you are in a full-time job, you're already busy, that's fine. If you give half an hour a day, our elapsed time may get longer. That's fine. At your pace, but please do it every single day. And I push my champions, including me, to have a very, very energetic morning routine. I personally start every day with meditation, pranayam, and yoga. Whatever works for you, something to feed your soul, your body, and your mind. We all need it because your energy through your body, your mind is actually getting reflected in what you do for the company, right? So it's very important that you have a very clear daily routine possible. If you are in a full-time job, maybe spend half an hour on your morning routine, half an hour on your career development. Now, we just completed the preparation phase. Let me ask you a very simple question. Have you realized that you haven't been doing most of these things? Please be honest. And let me know in the comments below, comment system. And I'll personally send you this entire system in detail. If you're feeling already overwhelmed, you think like, is it needed? I can just get past, I can just follow, I just apply to 100 more companies. Be my guest. I'm sure you'll come back to this video. I'm just telling you upfront because I think I've delivered sessions to more than 10,000 professionals now in last 3 years. Please take my word. This has come from my experience. And I know that you may not be able to do this all alone. Don't feel alone here because we have an entire champion system for this. So let me give you some more details on this as well. We have an entire champions program. I give you daily action plan in detail. With AI tools, we have our own champions AI copilot. We have worksheets and templates so that all these things you can implement in detail step by step. You don't have to reinvent when I've already done it for you. And with live sessions personally from me, daily Q&A and continuous guidance and support, you'll never feel alone. You will never feel out of track. And more importantly, you will get results. So if you think this resonates with you, comment below champion. I'll send it to you details of our program. Consider that as an investment for fast track results. Consider that as an investment in yourself to become a leader of your career, what we call career CEO. And consider as an investment which will actually give you fast returns of next 3 years salary and CTC. And if you can get past your current salary level, don't you think this is worth it? Yeah. So just to tell you what are the next steps, continuing our second phase, which is launch phase now. After preparation phase, you have to make sure you have to quickly launch yourself out. You do that through marketing material. And probably is the first time someone has said this word to you. But job search for me is about marketing yourself. Just about making sure you tell your story, you're visible to everyone. And when you reach to the right person, they will call you for interview and then the rest process happens. You need all this. A quick 30 seconds to 1 minute elevator pitch. So whenever someone asks you for introduction, even if I wake you in the middle of the night and ask you, hey, please tell me about yourself, you should be able to tell me this elevator pitch. Second thing you need is a career story because it's not just about what you do today. You've grown through your education, through your family values, through your entire experience. Probably you have faced some challenges along the way. You have shifted companies too fast, or you've stayed with the same company, or you have transitioned industries before. All that, if you can weave as a story, the hiring manager will realize that you are in control of your career and they would like such people. You need a resume with a high ATS score so that you can beat the application tracking system. Is an algorithm which automatically scans and reviews your resume before you reach a recruiter. You need a very powerful LinkedIn profile, which I call a multimedia presentation, so that you will have that lasting first impression in front of recruiters. And I think this is the only thing my champions do very differently, or this is the main thing what my champions do differently from other job seekers, is they create a portfolio, what we call VGV, value giver pitch, which separates you from other champions because you pitch yourself to them as a value giver, as a problem solver for their needs, rather than just relying on two-page resume telling your entire story and what you bring to the table. So there is a method to all this. And as I said, in Champions program, we cover that in detail. But of course, I'll just put below this, comment below this video, and I'll send it to you more material which I've been putting on YouTube along all these lines. The third thing you need is interview pitch. Because for us champions, interview is not where they're just asking you question and interrogating you and just answering. No. Interview is a place where you introduce yourself, you tell them your impact stories, means specific situations where you have given business value, where delivered business value, and you have actually given them or shown leadership and all your capabilities. Third is if you can show them something like a portfolio, like a pitch deck, like case studies, that actually creates a very, very superior impression on them. You should have go prepared for typical objections and your answers, like why are you out of job? Why are you looking to leave your job? Why are you transitioning your career? What's next? What do you have? Why you have a career gap? All these objections they may have. And you should have ready questions which you will ask very carefully back to the interviewer, depending on kind of interviewer you have in front of you. If you can launch yourself with all this readiness in next 7 days, my friend, you're ready to start generating calls. And not only just generate calls, but close them and turn them into an offer, which we call scale stage. And why am I saying it as a scale? Because I do not want you just to get one call, one offer, and settle in a job. You are worth much more than that. Just like corporates have multiple resumes and multiple options, I would like you to have options. And that then is the only place where you can negotiate your salary and really showcase yourself. Otherwise, they'll say, okay, we have other candidates. Yeah. So that's the leverage I would like you to have. For this, you need a daily visibility ritual, because generating calls is all about visibility. Today, you are not getting any calls because nobody knows you. You are the best person hidden. You are the best secret kept in your industry. Do not let that happen. You follow my visibility ritual. Make sure you do this every single day. Comment on 5 LinkedIn posts and post yourself at least once a week. Strategic reach out and follow-ups through LinkedIn DMs, emails, and WhatsApp DMs. And applying to specific jobs through targeted applications. This is what you need to do actually in those 3-4 hours in the scale stage. Or if you are not in a hurry phase, then maybe half an hour a day. This is the way my champions are generating multiple interview calls. First is inbound through Naukri and LinkedIn. When recruiters search for profiles, they find your profile on first page and they reach out to you. 50% of your call should be inbound. And when you have conversations, networking is not just randomly spamming people with your DMs, but building rapport and conversations with real people. You get referred to decision makers. A lot of my champions are doing direct reach out to decision makers and convincing them with their value giver pitch and showing them as a solution to their problems. And of course, through job applications. First 3 help you get or uncover the hidden job market. All right. As we keep saying, 80% of jobs remain hidden in the job market. These are, and this is not something new. Actually, this is not something like rocket science. Because you have built the daily visibility ritual and because you have gone through the launch and preparation phase, you will be able to do this much better and faster. This way, you start generating calls. This way, recruiters start calling you, they put you in the interview rounds, and because you're already prepared for your interview pitch, you go through those rounds, and maybe within 7 days and more, you should start getting calls and convert them into offers. You need many tools along the way. Of course, logins to job portals. I personally recommend only Naukri at mid-career, and of course, LinkedIn Jobs. You need a set of networking scripts and a job search tracker, which you will use to track daily and weekly Naukri metrics, visibility metrics, LinkedIn visibility metrics, what conversations you are having, follow-ups with them, and it's like a CRM. Job applications you have made and what happened with that, and follow-ups with recruiters and hiring managers, and what happened in further rounds, interviews, and any offers, what is happening with that. If you can track this daily, again, it will make sure you are using like as a process, high efficiency, and no errors, no room for errors, right? What are the results possible after using this system? Preparation for 7 days, launch for 7 more days, and start scaling in this 7 days. What may happen? See, your aim is to get your first call within 15 days. First, at least one recruiter calling you, at least with your strategic reach out, you are uncovering at least one hidden job and you're applying for that and they're considering you for that. This builds your confidence and this starts that flywheel rolling. Then you have to build that continuous momentum, daily use my visibility routine to start getting multiple calls, at least conversations and all that. At least you should get a respectable offer within 30 days. Respectable means you may not join that company or you're negotiating with them or they are not ready to match your salary or something, but at least it builds your confidence. At least you feel, yeah, I'm needed in the market. And you should aim at getting satisfactory offer in the next 30, 60, 90 days. It is possible. It is possible. Of course, if you have to use a system, do fast track. But of course, how better you do it also depends on that. And let me tell you, some of my champions, HR leader getting calls from 33 companies for 50 LP package. Marketing manager over 45 age, transitioning industry at that age. IT consultant getting 2 hike offers even after having a career gap. This is possible for you as well. I totally believe in you. Yeah? Have you realized this system is absolutely required for you? Don't you think it has been used by 1,000+ professionals? It will work for you as well. So I would want you to make sure you are implementing this in detail. If you like this video, let me tell you, our journey doesn't end here. Make sure you attend my next webinar. I do this session every week called as Career Transition Masterclass. Just register here, harshadbhagwat.com/webinar or harshad.coach/webinar. Just register and meet me there. You can also check out my Jobathon coaching program, which will, again, as I told you, will give you that system, AI tools, trackers, and templates, and with live sessions and daily Q&A, you will get your results faster. You can check this out, harshadbhagwat.com/enroll or harshad.coach/enroll. Yeah. I hope you like this video. Make sure you subscribe to my channel and make sure you're commenting below this video, your learnings or what specific help I can help you with. I'll give you detailed comment and even send it to you a detailed game plan. Hey, this is what I do. I refuse to see mid-career professionals being stuck. I do not want you to see thinking like a slave to the corporate system. Take ownership. You are worth it. You anyway have what it takes to get ahead in your career. You just need the right system, right? Let's make it happen.